Now, won't you introduce us to the idea of technology with travel and talk us through some of the trends that we're seeing when it comes to travel technology?
Yeah, so in the last couple of years, there have been huge changes with regards to technology in general, and that is rooted in what I call the consumerization of travel. Consumerization because there have been a lot of new apps, a lot of new services, Facebook, Twitter, eBay, which all have entered our lives, and they have basically changed the way how we communicate and how we work together. And so this has also ramifications for travel, obviously, because they influence what we are doing personally every day, and that has an influence on travel. And let me pick three, I think, major trends and explain each one a little bit to you. So the first one is obviously mobile. Everybody is working with these devices today, correct? And that's our daily life. And obviously, these devices have entered the travel world as well. So mobile is a key trend. Booking, shopping for travel on the mobile device, even getting messaging, getting stuff back and forth from the mobile. That's what we do today in the travel world, and that's going to be increasingly the future for travel. In Africa, 3 out of 4 people have a mobile phone. It's a very high penetration compared to other areas in the world. And actually, we have seen in Africa a number of countries and services which actually have leapfrogged the computer base and are going into mobile. And I think that will help the whole travel technology as well, because mobile will be a key trend. The second key trend I would call is personalization. The mobile has something to do with that, because obviously it allows us, as we are carrying it around with us every day, to be individually approached and communicated to. And on this personalization issue, I think the key point is that we can tailor-make our offering for our consumers, and the consumer has a much better way to reply to that. And that is very important for the suppliers in the travel value chain, like an airline or a hotel, but that is also very true for travel management companies, for example, or online travel agents who want to communicate directly with the customer. So you can put it that way. Whenever you have your mobile in your hand and you want a personal, you can start dreaming up your personal vacation immediately, correct? That's what you have at your fingertips. The third big trend I see is geolocation or big data analytics together with wearables technology. And let me explain why I do think these things belong to each other. Big data is actually nothing new, because we always have gathered data, correct? But now we are in a stage where we can gather data much more cheaply around the world. Storing data is getting much cheaper, and we have much more devices and instances where we are gathering data. The smartphone is just one example. There are Fitbands which you're wearing when you walk, when you run, and there are a number of other things, Google Glass, smartwatches, which are just entering the arena here, so to say, also for travel. So why is that so important? Big data is about gathering the data, it's about analyzing the data and drawing the right conclusions on a very personal level for the customer. That will change travel a lot. And let me give you one example, which has to do with geolocation. With a mobile phone, you're able to locate yourself wherever you are, whenever you are on, and everybody is always on, as we know. So if you just imagine that I would be traveling to the airport today and flying out, then the mobile phone always knows where I am, and the mobile phone knows that I'm, let's say, 45 minutes away from the airport. Now, I have a lot of other data available, like security, check-in waiting times, security waiting times. I know when the flight is departing. I maybe know when the plane is late. All this data is available in a travel technology company like Sabre. And if I combine this information, and I would be 45 minutes away from the airport, and it would be very close to my departure time, actually, the technology could automatically either rebook me on the next flight, send me a short note saying, look, sorry, you are too far away from the airport, you will miss your flight. We have rebooked you for the flight. Maybe even send me a little voucher for a lounge visit or something to comfort me on that. And or say, look, Harold, you're such a valuable customer. You're a gold customer on SAA or so, and we keep the gate 10 minutes longer open for you so that you will make this flight because it's important for us that you make this flight. Technology all enables this, and the trends I've just described are going to be a big push in growing the travel industry, and technology is going to be the primary enabler for that.